Hey learners, welcome to Ahmad Coaching and I'm your teacher Dr. Anam. Today we are going to study about what is monosaccharides. The word monosaccharide is made up of two words, mono and saccharides. Here the mono means one, while saccharide word is used for sugar. It means that one sugar molecule. Monosaccharides, they are simple sugars and they are the most basic unit or monomer from which all the carbohydrates are built. It means that monomers, they are going to combine together to make large and complex carbohydrates. If we talk about the characteristics of monosaccharides, they are sweet in taste. You can easily dissolve these sugars in water. For example, you have a spoonful of glucose and you pour that in the water and stir it. You can see that after some time that glucose is going to be dissolved in the water. It means that monosaccharide, which is a glucose, is soluble in water. The monosaccharides, because they are the simple sugar, you cannot hydrolyze them into more simpler sugars. It means that they are the basic form, and from these basic sugars you cannot make more simple sugars. Most of the monosaccharides have the formula of CH2ON. N represents the number of carbon. The monosaccharides, they have a chiral carbon atom. The chiral carbon atom means that carbon atoms making bond with hydroxyl groups. Here you can see that this carbon here, this is a chiral carbon atom because it is making bond with this OH. And because of this chiral atoms, they give rise to a number of isomeric forms. Isomeric forms means that they have the same molecular formula but they have the different arrangement of atoms. For example, galactose and glucose, these two are monosaccharides. They have the same formula, that is C6H12O6, and they both are aldohexoses, but their physical characteristics and their chemical characteristics, they are different because of the different arrangement of atoms. It means that they are the isoforms. For example, here you can see this is glucose and this one is galactose. You can see they have 6 corners. It means that they are hexoses. Hexoses mean that they have 6 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It means that they have the formula of C6H12O6. But you can see at this position the arrangement of atom is different. Atoms are same. Here we have OH, OH, H, H and H and OH. So this is how the arrangement of atoms are changed, making them isoforms, meaning having same molecular formula but different characteristics due to different arrangement of their atoms. So this is a characteristics which is found in monosaccharides. The monosaccharides, they also have stereoisoforms. It means that two stereoisomers will gradually rotate the polarization direction of linearly polarized light as it passes through. For example, we have a glucose molecule and a polarized light is passing through them. The glucose molecule either turn the light to the right or they can turn the light to the left. So based on this property, we can say that they are stereoisomers. The two stereoisomers which are identified, one is D and the other one is L according to the sense of rotation, and this depends on the second carbon. If the hydroxyl group on the second carbon is on the right side, then it means it is D. For example, here we can see that this is the second carbon and we can see that hydroxyl group, this is present on the right side, which makes it D-glucose. But if this hydroxyl group is present on the left side like this, then it is going to make it L-glucose. So this is how they are rotating the light to the right or to the left, and because of this the glucose has two stereoisoforms, one is D and the other one is L. Moreover, The monosaccharides, they have the property that they can switch from acyclic form to the cyclic form. The acyclic form, this is the acyclic form in which the carbon atoms, they are linearly arranged, but this acyclic form, it can turn into a cyclic form where they are going to form a closed circle. And this happens through the addition reaction between the carbonyl group and one of the hydroxyl group of the same molecule. It means that this carbon, which is a carbonyl carbon means that this carbon is making double bond with O and one bond with H. So this is why we are calling it carbonyl carbon. And one of the hydroxyl group of the same molecule, in this case, for example, we are talking about glucose, this fifth carbon and its hydroxyl group is going to make bond here, and this is going to allow the glucose molecule to form a cyclic structure. Moreover, the monosaccharides, they have the property that the arrangement of hydroxyl ion on the anomeric carbon in cyclic form makes them alpha or beta monomers. Now, talking about the anomeric carbon is actually the carbonyl carbon, this one. And in this case, here we can see this is the carbonyl carbon, which is carbon 1. And now the arrangement of the hydroxyl group on the anomeric carbon is going to allow them to make alpha or beta monosaccharides. If the hydroxyl group is below the plane, it means that it is present below. This is going to make alpha monomer. But if the hydroxyl group is present above the plane, it is going to make beta. So this is how you can identify them. So this is another property of monosaccharide. I hope now it is clear what is monosaccharides. If you still have more questions related to this topic, you can ask me in the comment section. I will see you in the next video.